Why? What? Hello, everybody. Yeah, tonight we're watching Dark Skies. You can watch it for free on Amazon Prime, just like Poe said. And this is gonna work tonight. I'm convinced. So let's get to it.
It's gonna be no ads.
No ads.
No ads.
Finally figured it out, I think. And you've been abducted by an alien, so this will hit particularly close to home for you, I think.
I was held hostage by a sleep paralysis demon.
Okay. That's the story he's going with?
That's what I'm sticking to.
Okay. Let's go ahead and start. I have mine pulled up on Amazon Prime. I'm going to click this at the same time and go. Yes. Oh, and if at any point you guys can hear the movie in the background, let me know so I don't get fucked in the ass by YouTube. And I'm going to figure out how to get Society. I think somebody's going to send me a version, and I'm going to upload it to somewhere and give you guys a link so we can watch it next week. Maybe that's how I'll do things from now on. Yeah.
It's pirate movies.
Yeah.
There we go.
Matt Bechtel's here. Hey, we were just eating the barbecue sauce earlier. We got every flavor.
Your brother's, right? It's his brother's.
Yeah, it's his brother's company.
His brother's sauce.
And I looked for you, Matt, a version of my Ghostface shirt on the website that I got my shirt. And they don't have one that's not like a crop top tie. So I'll keep looking, though, and I'll send you one when I find one.
Just rock a crop top.
If you need to reference the time, this is here, how far we are into the movie.
Does it match?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It might be a second off, but... Ooh, Comey 14. Dark Skies is one of my all-time faves. I saw this movie once when it came out, so I'm pretty excited to watch this too. He's never seen it.
No.
We love aliens.
I do love aliens.
We have matching UFO tattoos. His looks a little... Where'd it go? Oh.
It's
Yeah.
light.
Yeah, it's a little dark.
I'm a little dark. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
A little bit. A little red.
Harvey Weinstein?
I think you should go... Is he the producer? Harvey
They
Weinstein.
showed his name up there. All right. like, scrap it.
A tattoo breakdown. Some of them, there's not much to. They were, I think I got some bats at a flea market. Actually, I know I did. I got these bats at a 90s flea market, and there was just somebody that set up a table and was like, I'll give you a tattoo. And I did it. Totally sober, too. I got this one in an old, you dropped me off for that. It was like an old truck, like a shop, like a mechanic shop. With nothing in there. Like I walked in, I met this guy on Instagram. I walk in there, there's nothing in the whole place except for just one tattoo chair. And then I was like, okay, I'm good. You can leave.
This is like Dexter.
Yeah, plastic down. But it ended up okay. Xeno, yes, I've seen some things about that. The timer, JM, the timer is how far into the movie we are. Harvey is innocent. Yeah. That's what the court said, isn't it?
Oh. Allegedly. I thought they just released him because he was too feeble to go to prison.
Too feeble?
Isn't that he like all of a sudden showed up in like a wheelchair and he was like, I'm sick.
Oh, it didn't stop them from
I'm so sick.
putting Tom Girardi in prison.
Well, he did egregious things.
I wonder if this lizard is going to be a metaphor for the boy who's going to lose his butt.
Spoilers.
I don't know. I can't remember. This little boy's haircut is exactly the haircut of, like, boys in high school that I would have definitely been into. I'm not into this kid. Just his hair. It's like an emo haircut.
Bieber.
It's the Zac Efron High School Musical. It's way before Bieber.
Was that before Bieber?
Yeah. It was. Oh, Tracy, I missed you too. We did have fun at the beach. Yeah, Dave was creepy at the beach, but we managed to basically just ignore him.
Kept our distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This actress was in that movie Waitress. Have any of you guys seen that movie? Do you know Waitress? I'm sure you haven't seen it. Back in the day, my friend Haley and I would go to the Dollar Movie and just pick whatever movie sounded the worst and just pay $1 to see it and just kind of laugh about it. And we did Waitress on that one. And it's about this woman who works at a pie shop and her husband beats her. And she gets pregnant and she's like, starts an affair with her gynecologist. And she makes all these pies and she names them based on like things that are going on in her life. And one of the pies' names was, I don't want to have Earl's baby pie. So every time I see her, I think of, I don't want to have Earl's baby pie.
She already did.
She's going to have it.
Well, she had his cream pie.
Oh, every baby is a cream pie. It's true.
Let's fact check that.
No fact check needed.
Ooh, IVF.
I forgot about that. And the aerial strike.
And the aerial strike.
Hey, wait. Lance Eppercut 37 says, morbid fact, the director of Waitress was brutally murdered?
What?
How was he brutally murdered? I would look it up, but I don't want to mess this up. Tell me your tales. Yo, you're doing it. Okay.
I'm looking.
Johnny Recaps enjoying a key lime. What would you title, like, what would you name that key lime? If you had to name it something that's going on in your life currently, a gripe from your life, what would you name it?
Oh, cause of death, murder.
Yeah, but what was the murder? I need to know the
Adrian-
deets.
Her name was Adrian Shelley.
A woman. Probably her husband, right?
Homicide by strangulation and hanging. Jesus, well, that was a little brutal.
Who did it? Her
Uh,
husband. I know it. That must be, that's why she wrote this movie like that.
well, her husband discovered her body.
Okay. I know it was him. It's always somebody you know, especially with strangulation, really close up murderings like that. It's always someone you know.
A 19-year-old construction worker from Ecuador
What?
confessed on tape to attacking Shelley and staging the fake suicide.
What? How does he come
He
into this?
originally claimed that when Shelley demanded that construction noise be kept down, he threw a hammer at her, afraid she might make a complaint that could result in his deportation. He followed her back to her apartment, and Pico said Shelley slapped him when he grabbed at her in the apartment door, and he retaliated by punching her in the face, knocking her to the ground. And when he believed he killed her, he then hung her up to make it look like a suicide.
What the fuck? That's why you can't be complaining. You can't be making complaints about noise. That's my worst fear come to life. Like that's the story my anxiety tells me. Like when I have any confrontation ever. That's crazy. Yeah, so far this movie is just a quiet suburban family, slice of life. I'm gonna turn it up a little. Talk about dark skies, eh? Yeah, that is a wild story. That man did not have rights, Tracy.
Enough scary stories, Sammy. Say goodnight to your brother. Night, Jess. You sleep now.
Hell yeah, Harry. Watching this on the toilet.
Man, after my own fart.
All right, I'm hearing a high-pitched noise. That means shit's about to go down. I can see the boobs.
Well, she wasn't in the fourth kind, right?
No, that was Mila Jovovich.
Who's the hypnotist lady?
Mila Jovovich from Resident Evil.
Yeah.
She's Felicity.
Felicity Shagwell?
No. We're actually not stoned at all. That's funny.
I'm tired.
If only our 2.5-year-old has been wearing us out. What would you do if you walked in the kitchen and everything everything was like that. Intricately stacked. What do you think I would do? Yeah, I think that's a rational reaction.
Jeez. Come on. You can't keep doing this.
I would make us leave the house.
No, I would just immediately blame the kid.
How's the kid gonna do that?
Kids, man.
They can't do that.
They're kids.
This is why.
I could do that when I was a kid.
No, you could. No, there's no way.
Easy.
No way. It's Carrie Russell, yes.
And other than the food, nothing's missing.
Terrible twos last for a decade at least. God, I hope not. Oh my God.
Did this.
Who said terrible tooths? I was like, oh no.
Terrible twos can last for a lifetime.
A lot longer.
Oh, fuck this cop. I hate this cop already. You think you're so handsome? You think you're so cool?
You guys must just be tired. Only the food's gone?
Yeah, it's like a sleepwalker, but instead of getting up and walking in their sleep, they actually go to the kitchen. It's the craziest thing.
Never heard of
Officer,
it,
this
but
wasn't a cooking mess. This was like a mathematician's idea of a geometry joke. I don't know whether to be pissed or impressed.
Well,
Yeah, I think, John, I never understood this about UFO movies where aliens and ghosts just trolls. Sometimes. I think aliens are trying to accomplish something more than ghosts are. They're trying to, like, collect data.
yeah, ghosts are trolls.
Ghosts are trolls. Demons, the biggest trolls. Demons are the biggest trolls.
They're both eliciting reactions.
Just for funsies.
Interesting. It makes an interesting discussion point. Let's pause here and let's talk about this.
No. Oh no.
She's a Weezer. Big Weezer fan.
I think kids with asthma exclusively also have glasses.
She doesn't have asthma. That was motor oil that she
Thank you, Carrie. What about now? Can you hear it now?
What a saint.
He is a saint. I got his thing. If you guys don't know, Carrie's awesome. That's his name right there.
He's the real
He's legit.
deal.
He's the real deal. He's amazing. But probes are a fetish. I don't know what aliens can gather from our butts that like they couldn't get from somewhere else.
The butt's the window to the heart.
Or the stomach, I guess. You think it's about food?
No.
I don't understand that.
Everything that goes in you comes out of you.
Okay. So.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Carrie, I love you. And I'm very mediocre. Just taking temperature. There are a million ways you can take a temperature. Why do they need to know our temperature? They're wearing our skins already. He does look like a boy I used to have a crush on. I was like a freshman in high school.
It's like a little boy.
Yeah, but he looks like this boy I knew when I was a little girl. But is funnier. They're just trolls.
All
Alright. You make a good point. I always wanted to have a sibling close to my age so I could like walkie-talkie with them at night. I just had to make up my own imaginary twin sister. I even made her a bed in my room. That's where she slept. Is that very narcissistic? And to make up a friend that looks exactly like you? It was just because Mary-Kate and Ashley was very popular at the time. I wanted to switch. I wasn't allowed to have friends. They are just perverts.
I don't know.
Aliens.
I had a sibling close to me. And he was annoying.
Yeah, but he's still like that.
Yeah, but that's the gamble.
Mm-hmm.
We got along sometimes.
I just realized the way I eat these candies are very like weird looking. They're like peelable gummies. You can put in your mouth and like you can peel the skin off of them with your tongue and stuff. It's cool. It's fun for me.
It's gross.
It's not gross.
I'm gonna peel a gummy.
It feels cool. See, Christopher Sanchez, the emo hair kid's got a weird nose. That's the thing I like. I like a really flippy nose.
Oh, I have a straight.
You have a straight, perfect nose. It's straight and perfect. I just, in theory, on women too, though. Like, I just like it because it's the opposite of mine.
Come on, like a who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, I'm telling the truth. I have no kids to I do stuff like this to get attention and I lie about it.
So, Fire in the Sky, Tracy was saying that it made her really tense because it was based on true events. We listened to this podcast that was going in on that. I don't think I've seen it yet. Fire in the Sky. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Harry. I'll keep you around. Smug.
You're trying to get out. And your kids are liars. Your kids are lying little.
Liars who lie.
Yeah.
And they can stack stuff really good. We're no crime.
Your kids are just acting out. I don't know how you don't know this. You've obviously caused some kind of disruption in their normal life.
Yeah, it goes sloopy, swoop the nose.
Sammy.
Did you have that drink? For the Sammy? 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 Did you
John, are you talking about him?
Hmm?
I can't tell.
What did he say?
What she see. He was like, she ever say something that make you concerned about your looks, bro? You were the most handsome.
No, most handsome.
Yeah, she's the most handsome. I just like the way nose looks when they go swoop. Doesn't mean I
Yeah, no.
need it.
No, she likes weird shit.
I like really weird skinny legs. I became obsessed with this girl I used to work with. She had the coolest, skinniest legs. I really liked them. I still think about them.
I think about that.
I think about them. I also like really small shoulders. Not like sexually, but just like when somebody has very small shoulders, like Elijah Wood. I really enjoy that. It's cute.
Says she knows someone who's showing that she's going through some stuff. She works on a sliding scale, so it's open for other people.
He is the Derek Zoolander of cops, this cop. He's smug, but he also reminds me of like, who is the guy that was in Dr. Horrible sing along? Nathan Fillion or something. He's got that kind of vibe.
It reminds me of what's that dude's name?
John Hamm or something.
The
The dad?
no,
The cop?
Yeah, that's the guy that was in the Black Mirror episode that had like the made somebody small and then lived in that. What was that guy's name? Not John Hamm. Oh man.
The aliens made him pee himself.
Sammy? Sammy?
Shut up, kids.
You have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, John Hamm. That guy. Yeah, John Hamm. I was thinking of American Ham.
Would you know if I were replaced by an alien? Would you be able to tell?
Yeah. I think it'd be really hard to replace you.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Like,
She's not talking about noses and legs anymore.
I don't want to completely roast you right now, but
No, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
oh man,
I want to hear the roast. Don't roast me.
it's great.
What?
It's fine.
How would you be able to tell?
I just know.
What?
Birds. Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, I would be like, I would have already been out of the house a long time ago. You would have still been living there. Because you would have refused to leave. I know. Yeah, you would have been like,
no, I wouldn't be leaving.
I would be gone.
What, a couple birds? couple handfuls of birds? I just gather them up by the porch. I'm hungry.
You guys don't touch it. They can be contaminated. We're just looking at it. Okay, just look at them. Don't touch them.
Oh, this kid is a bad kid. You can tell by his face.
Yeah, actually, his freckle face.
You can tell. Well, look at him. He looks like a cartoon. He looks like the cartoon, the kid in Toy Story.
Yeah, from Toy Story. Kid.
God, he just looks like
Spud. What's his name?
I don't think that was
Sid?
Sid.
Sid, right? Spud.
Spud.
Sid.
He just looks like a kid you want to just punch right in the face because you know he's like a sniveling little weasel.
He threw all those birds.
Hailstorms, lightning. We're coming up on the 4th, so you can't discount fireworks. They'll disorient the flock pretty easily.
Well, what if the replacement of me was way better and erotic?
Who's asking us? What a weird.
Would you rather live in a haunted house or an alien invaded house? Haunted, for sure. Haunted.
Yeah, can you just leave?
The ghosts can't take me anywhere. Aliens can.
Poltergeist.
Where are they going to take me?
Into the TV.
No.
No.
That was one movie. They can't do that.
They did it. It was documented.
I guess that little girl is gone now. Off the face of the earth. You know about all that,
Living
right?
in the static.
You know all about that, right? The little girl that was in the Poltergeist movie, how she died. You don't know about this? Oh my gosh, we talk about it so much on the show.
She really died?
Yes. From an impacted colon.
Couldn't.
Brush your teeth and out.
Apparently the trauma to her anus was so bad that it killed her.
What the fuck?
You know, like, you know what that means.
No.
I've never seen Mobland. Do you recommend it? Yes, Carrie, he does look like the yellow-eyed kid in A Christmas Story. That other little twerp kid.
Is that the kid that licked the pole?
The yellow-eyed kid.
Yellow-eyed kid. Christmas Story.
We're not big Christmas Story watchers in this house.
It's just been.
It's been a couple.
Wow.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
I mean, I used to watch it every year.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. The yellow-eyed kid. That's not who I. I don't know if I ever called anybody a yellow-eyed person.
Hey, gone. I like that this one thing this movie gets right is that women don't sleep in bras. And she doesn't. I've had many complaints about women's nightwear in past watch-alongs, but this one really nailed it. Oh, shit.
Oh, God damn. Come here, boy. Think he's naked? Oh, no, he's got drawers on. Call the police.
Why do they only send the same cop, too? Like, there's not more cops that live in the area? Hey, there's nothing wrong with an A cup, man, Christopher. There's certain shirts that women with A cups can wear. Other women can't wear. Don't tell me what I saw. This is Walt all over again. Men constantly telling women they don't know what they saw. You're a hysterical woman.
Notice that everybody has nicknames for each other. That's fun.
What do you mean?
Lace.
Oh.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Samuel.
Well, that's how,
Sam.
you know, that's
I
how
know.
humans are.
Yeah. It's just funny. Sometimes you don't see that in writing. It just makes it personal.
Yeah. I wonder what's going on with this guy's ear. What's back there?
Oh God.
It's a vagina?
pussy.
That's what
a
it looked
big
like.
pussy.
It's a pussy.
Keep rubbing it. See if it squirts.
You're gross. This is a family watch along. This is for the families.
But you love this house, huh?
I could renovate it in a good way. I like the layout. I don't love all the wood paneling and the yellow. Okay, they're either going to whip out some weed or some porn mags, guaranteed. Oh, no, they brought the girls. Oh, I knew it. They're like, yeah.
Do you remember the show about the guy that got kicked out of high school because he was drawing dicks on stuff? He like drew dicks on.
It was a show?
Yeah. It was like called like American
Vandal?
Vandal. There we go. Yeah. He's dressed like that shithead kid.
Your girlfriend sleeps in a pantsuit? Women sleep on bras with fresh hair. What does that mean? Like on a pile of bras?
I don't sleep on bras with fresh hair. My girlfriend sleeps in a pantsuit because she's about business. When's it
clocking to you? Yeah. Is it not clocking to you yet that she sleeps on business?
She's clocked in.
I definitely, Tracy did get scared by the alien walking across the alley and signs. It's just like the startling music, I think. It was just very like, like, you know. I was young. Carrie, no. Unless you have some like tiggle bitties. I think women don't like to, I don't like to feel constrained in bed. I'm wearing a bra to bed. Letting those puppies flop.
Here, here.
He's been bitten up by chiggers.
So I was tore up by chiggers about a week ago.
See, Christopher Sanchez get it. He says, I've always liked this actor's weird front upper teeth. Probably the dad. I'm going to have to check those teeth out.
This fool right here?
I guess so. Someone said, John said, kiss the girl, now you get kissed. Bleep, bleep, glor. I guess because the aliens are going to kiss him. Bleep, glor.
And I kiss your bleep lord till they goo dogs.
Show me your teeth, man.
That's just a pervert. Why did Dad put up all the cameras? He is watching you.
He's just sitting at the command center.
I'm gonna touch a Crowder.
Somewhere in the face. You gotta yeah. Got a touch of the Crowder.
Schneer.
I think Dominic Monaghan from Lost and Lord of the Rings does. Every time we watch Lost, I'm like, I think it's his nose.
Who's Dominic?
Charlie.
Oh. I could. It's a nose.
Probably the nose. What horror film has actually scared you? You were pretty freaked out at Barbarian before it got funny.
I don't know about freaked out.
You were. You had to go smoke a cigarette.
Just getting intense. No, the because it was like pretty close together coming out. It was The Ring and When a Stranger Calls.
He does have. It's like Crowder eyebrows and or something.
Was it When a Stranger Calls?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scared me too.
That was like intense.
In the original one, which I've watched within the past couple of years, you know how in the remake he's like up in the rafters, or the kid like he's like up in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the original, he's under the bed
The whole time.
Yeah. Even creepier.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Who was the babysitter in the remake?
Her name was. She was in a couple things for like a little bit. I can't remember her name. She was in the Chum Scrubber too.
Chum Scrubber.
Yeah.
That's what they used to call me back in high school.
Stop it. Her name was. Goodness gravy. Camilla Bell. Yeah. That's her now. Hey, look who's the bad guy. Chibs.
Chibs is the bad guy? That's crazy.
The bad guy when a stranger calls is Chibs from Sons of Anarchy. That's nuts to me. You can stay, Chibs. I love him.
You can stay. You're not a stranger.
Well, if there were ads on Prime, you can see where we're at now here. Yeah, It Follows freaked me out, but I was also on some strong edibles, Christopher. Same. I saw It Follows in the movie theater by myself on Easter. Nobody, and it was in one of the food ones where the waiters come to you and stuff. I was the only person in the entire theater. And every time I was also very high. And every time the waiters would walk towards me, I was just like, fuck. And I ended up leaving early because I couldn't handle it. And then I ended up taking my friend Buchanan to go see it later on because I just needed somebody to tell me that the waiters aren't going to kill me. What if I started doing that? So I guess she wasn't doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or she did.
And
knocked herself smooth out.
She would have like a big old bump or something.
Goose egg?
Yeah.
Oh. No. Went to bed with my mascara on.
Nope, she did that. She did do that. So for Tracy talking about Barbarian, it was like, you know how there's like right in the middle of the movie before Justin Long is introduced and you know what's in there and all that stuff. Like it does get very intense.
No, Pete, I can't do that.
So yeah, It Follows scared me. The Fourth Kind definitely
Fourth
freaked
Kind
me
was
out.
pretty good. That was good.
I can't think of any.
That's
of
about it. I'm not a jumpy person.
I mean, I'll jump in the theater and stuff when movies startle me a lot, but like I don't. They don't stay in my brain usually. Like Hereditary was very, what's the right word? Like intense, and it sticks with you, but like I wasn't scared during it, you know? It's just really intense. Maybe when she's crawling across the walls. What are some horror movies that have like legitimately scared you guys? That are maybe like some you wouldn't think of? Because I think the things that genuinely scare people, especially people who are into horror, tend to be like really random. Like my friend Madison, she's such a horror junkie. When we go to like haunted houses and stuff, she'll go through by herself and just like like she's fine. She got really scared of the ant in Pet Cemetery, and that like scared her. It still scares her. That and monkeys. Anything with the monkeys. So the beginning of Nope, she was. That's the scariest I've ever seen her.
Really?
Yeah. So it's always something really just random. At what age did you start watching horror films? What did it? As for DKG75, it was 6 years old, Corman's Galaxy of Terror. The first horror movie I saw, and that's what got me into them, was Leprechaun in Vegas. The scene specifically where the lady wishes for all of the leprechaun's gold, and he's like, okay, or whatever, and then it comes in her stomach, and she just starts getting bigger and bigger, and eventually her stomach bursts and it's full of gold. That was like, at that moment I was just like, yes. Like I need more of this. And so I sought out like every Leprechaun movie, and then it just grew from there. See, The Ring scared Carrie too. It was a scary thing, like that opening. Oh, there's his teeth. Right. They're very flat.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was one of those people that have just like one middle tooth, you know? Like, you know what I'm talking about? But he's not. It looks. Which X-Files episode was the craziest?
The bugs. I like the bugs episode.
Wasn't there a genie one that was really weird and stupid?
I don't know.
It's been a long time since I watched
Yeah.
X-Files.
I watched it when it was on the air. That was a long
There
time
was
ago.
this Disney Channel show called So Weird that would come on at like 2 a.m. or something. I got really into that for a bit. I'd have to go over to other people's houses sometimes to watch horror movies. My parents didn't really care what I watched, but like we didn't have cable or anything. So I never really like I had to go to my friends' houses who had the internet and cable because we didn't have either of those things. The Witch is great. I'm doing a video on The Witch soon. I just have to like get my makeup artist in town long enough to do it. She's been traveling.
Danielle?
Daniel?
Where's your white vans, Danielle?
Okay, Sean Sweeney, what about the Poughkeepsie tapes freaked you out and scared you? Like, explain it to me, because I mentioned in my last found footage film, like, I don't get it. Like, I want to get it. There's a part in that movie,
Oh,
lots of blood. Oh, I thought I thought the door was closed. And they kind of, oh. Everybody's way too calm in this. Everybody's way too calm for what's happening. And the kind of sad thing is, as I was saying, like, even if you leave the house, it doesn't matter because it's aliens. That's why I'd rather live in a haunted house.
I bumped my head.
Wait, Christopher Sanchez, Trolls 2? Really? But it's so funny. My favorite part of that movie is when the daughter is lifting weights and the boyfriend comes in. She says, "Are you crazy? What are you doing here? If my father discovers you here, he'll cut off your little nuts and eat them." It's the best line in the whole movie. I'm tightening my belt from hunger pains. We need to watch that for a watch along, actually. He'll cut off your little nuts and eat them. Mulholland Drive, yeah. Harry, was it the scene with the guy behind the dumpster? Because that freaked me out too. Okay, Tusk is fantastic. I'm also doing a video on Tusk. I love Tusk. Justin Long in that movie is so good because he had to do all of his acting with his eyes. Once he's in that suit, he's like, can't talk. So he just has to act with his eyes. I made you watch that, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, awesome. It's kind of like a thing for me that, like, you have to like Tusk to be in a relationship with me.
The hills have eyes. It's pretty good too.
Just because of the rape thing. I don't
Yeah.
think mutant people are like that
Yeah,
scary.
but
to
it's
me.
like if what is it, the last house on the left
That's not scary to me either.
raped you.
But that's not scary either. It's just rapey.
I'm terrified of rape.
Well, you're like the least likely person to experience it. So don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think you're safe.
Yeah.
I think you'd put up a good fight too.
I'm so unappealing they wouldn't come after me.
Because you're like a dude. You're like a burly dude.
I don't got a pretty mouth.
You do.
What?
And those lashes. John says, I had super religious parents, so Freddy Krueger was like my porn stash. I feel the same way. What about a house with ghosts or aliens? I like to just have ghosts. Aliens are too mysterious to me. I know what I'm getting into with ghosts. They at least used to be people. We can connect on that. It's the mental murder of a living person to me. The girl he renamed Slave is murdered but kept alive. Yeah, that's true. I guess I just still think it's boring. In that movie, a woman.
What the hell?
What is that? Oh my god.
Everyone,
Ew.
everyone
Everybody
apart.
saw. Yeah.
He's got shingles.
That's a very strange way to abuse your kid. Like if she thinks it's abuse. Like what? There's just bruised fingerprints randomly all over your stomach.
Looks like when Stevie got after herself with that thick Sharpie.
Yeah.
That's what it really looks
Yeah.
like.
What about you? I saw you, Shelley. Yes, it. Good taste. Shit, dog.
Oh, this kid's the worst.
You gotta go downtown. That's what I do with all my ladies.
Yeah. Totally.
Hey, Bear.
Oh, dude, stop.
Oh.
Hey, stop.
I'm trying to tap in your ass.
God, even his voice is annoying. At least his parents got him into acting so he could be the worst kid in every movie. They knew they hit a gold mine.
What a fucking creep. It's Hollywood.
Justin Long, Tracy. Justin Long is the modern final girl of horror. And I love him. I love him so much. He's the best.
Yeah.
Him and Elijah Wood are my top two boys. And if I ever hear anything that they do is wrong, I will not. I wouldn't be able to stand it. The Ghosts of Aliens, Carrie. Now that's an idea. Oh, this kid is acting.
Shaking.
Come and see. Yeah, that's on my list. War horror movie. Come and see. I want to see that.
During my examination, I found some unusual lumps on your son's body. They look like small geometric shapes.
Yes, Come to Daddy. We went and saw that in the movie theater on a double date, I think. Liked it. I can't remember what the twist is, but I remember there being a twist.
Now, Miss Garrett, it's my opinion that he did not do this to himself. Jesse says he doesn't know anything.
Well, it was aliens, Doctor. I've never seen Cemetery Man, no. I've actually never heard of it. Would you recommend it?
Follow up with some questions. You understand what this told you?
Yeah, the twist had to do with the daddy. I remember that, but isn't he like? I'm not gonna say it on here. If you haven't seen Come to Daddy, you should check it out. There's this horrible movie that Elijah Wood did with Sasha Grey called Open Windows. We should watch that on here. That's awful. It doesn't even make sense. Maybe you guys can help me try to figure out what the hell that ending was. But I don't know what he was thinking. He made a movie with a porn star. And it's just like, at one point he takes his face off and he's a different person. And from there on, I have no clue. But it's bad.
Leave me alone. call from Child Protective Services. My best friend just treated me like a criminal. Karen said that Sammy told him to scare him.
She's a terrible actress, Sasha Grey, Hamilton Burger.
Did you witness? Did you hear that? Jesus Christ. Lily's hurting our children, Daniel. You're too stubborn to believe what it is.
Shit.
Then tell me who did it. Tell me. It's not just happening in their head.
I don't know. I'm gonna deal with it.
Daniel's a hero.
Man, I miss when iPhones texting used to look like that. Are you getting sleepy?
No, I'm watching.
I know, but are you? Two moons? Oh. Just one. Ah.
Oh shit. Oh god.
What?
That red light in the back.
Oh, I didn't see it. He's an alien. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh,
Oh
he's got
my
no
God.
eyes.
Oh. I'm just kidding.
Jared had to leave because it was getting too crazy.
I'm thirsty.
He just wants those kids to know he's watching them. Okay, what do we got here? He's gonna review the footage. I want to see an alien.
Hey, do you want a can of sardines or
No.
anchovies or smoked oysters?
No, I know you have plenty to share. I hate that he does this. He puts them in the pantry where I can see them. I don't even want to see them.
I thought you liked tin fish.
Ah. Yep. Knew it. What? What? Why did it stop? Oh, no, it's because it's an hour and 2 minutes in now. Which is where we're at in the movie. It only has space for, you get it, an hour, 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, I wish I had an alien mask to jump scare him. It'd be so good. He's hard to scare. That's really the big problem. Tin fish are the Sasha Grey seafood. They're gross. I'd be lying if I said I haven't dabbled in some Sasha Grey porn viewing myself. It is what it is. Not anymore, though, because Texas took it away from us. Now we have to jerk off like cavemen. So instead of it being like 1 minute, whatever seconds, it's now 1 hour, 3 minutes.
No more seconds.
Because there's only 2 slots, you know? I could scare my man by having a boner. Would that scare you? He's not scared of that either. He's really tough.
I'm adaptable.
Hey, it's him.
Hey, yell at me.
Yell at me.
Tell me I'm a bad drummer.
Ooh, fat boot. What happened on your bad shroom trip?
Drugs.
Yeah, I know.
Strong.
I've never had a bad trip yet, but I haven't taken that high of a dose in my dabblings. I just like to have a good time. I don't want to get scared.
Yeah.
I'm prone to anxiety too. So.
Same.
Well, there were times that you were talking about how you wanted to take like 4 or 5 of them hoes.
What? Shrooms?
Acid.
Oh, yeah. I do.
Okay.
Want to rock it out of here.
Well, you
Be
can.
gone.
We have enough.
We don't.
Yeah, we do.
Why are you saying that?
I know. They can't have it. They can't get it from me.
What they call calls.
Well, you can't call the cops. They don't know what our real names are. That's true. Bad trips are never on purpose.
No.
But I haven't had one. And I've tripped at the airport.
Yeah. This is a
And that
sketchy
didn't
spot.
scare me.
I could feel it going bad, and then just
And
goes
steer.
like-
Yeah, as long as you don't
Yeah.
panic.
Yeah. This is really intense.
Yeah.
I had a. I don't know if I would call it a bad trip.
The Hercules one.
Hercules.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's
You guys
on
were watching
Salvia.
Hercules.
No, that was just intense.
Oh, okay. That wasn't drug induced?
That was drug.
Oh, okay. Hercules was just a very intense movie.
Yeah.
I want to meet an insectoid. I just have to say that really quick, but continue.
No, Salvia,
Yeah.
which is also very intense.
Getting ahead of myself. The first thing we need to do is determine whether or not you actually are experiencing that.
I wouldn't call it bad. I was
Yeah.
like freaking out.
Yeah.
It was like, it's like I knew
Helps me out
I wasn't feeling good. Like it was. This wasn't. It's like this is bad. This
Mhm.
is a bad trip.
Was it shrooms? Because you were nauseous?
No, Salvia.
Oh, yeah. Well, salvia sucks. I've never taken it, but every story everybody has about it is awful.
It's intense.
If an alien approached Jared after taking a blue chew, I bet he'd be scared.
I
Nah.
was scared.
He'd be scared for the alien.
The alien. Oh, you're talking about the alien be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird little fucker.
Sasha Grey is the most, well, someone needs to be the lady in this porn actress I've ever seen.
Sasha Grey's.
Yeah. Sasha Grey's. It's all connected. Don't be a hero if you're kidding me. He wants to take a hero's dose.
I gotta save the world.
I did a quarter of penis envy shrooms and finally saw entities that weren't really there. Shit was intense. Were they look
Yeah.
like, did they look like
Fucking a
mantis?
Yeah, about a quarter. Yeah, you're feeling some crazy shit.
I want to see the mantis beings that people talk about on DMT.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. One time, first time I took acid was with you and Tucker, and we saw a real praying mantis outside. And we just looked at that fucker for a long time. It was beautiful.
I used to have pet praying mantises.
Yeah, he had
True
like
story.
he got an egg.
You go to the
I know.
garden center, yeah.
I know he got an egg and he
Hatched them.
threw it out into the world, and we had him around.
Well, I kept 4 in tanks.
Oh,
Raised them up. Fed them flies. Catch flies.
isn't it crazy how when you're on acid or mushrooms, it's like your pets know? They always know.
They look at you weird.
No, but they know. It's not just like your perception is skewed because you're on a drug. It's like they really know. We took mushrooms and watched Midsummer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a good night. The most beautiful moment I had on watching something on acid, though, was the fountain.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was beautiful with Hugh Jackman. The fountain. Do yourself a favor, take some hallucinogens and watch the fountain. Especially if you've had a relative or somebody that's died from cancer. Oh my God, it healed my soul. It really did. I had like a beautiful breakdown. It was so good. Oh, it helped me like come to terms with like dealing with death so much. Like it made it this beautiful thing instead of this awful thing. It was cool. And the visuals are very nice.
Oh yeah, the Renopal
Yeah.
by myself on mushrooms. That was fun. That was a weird movie. I was like, oh, this is such a crazy movie.
Yeah. I was
Geek out.
I was pregnant at the time.
I thought you were at it.
I was when I just found out I was pregnant, so I went and hung out with Tucker and Colin in Austin. It was when I told them I was pregnant. And so while I was gone, by the way, like when I
don't even know where I got those mushrooms from.
it was from either JoJo.
I tried them out. I was like,
Or-
I'm going to try
No,
these.
do you remember? Actually,
Why
no,
did I
this
have
makes no. Maybe it was the acid I brought back because right when I found out I was pregnant, I brought some acid back from Austin that Tucker helped me get. It was a whole sheet. It was like 10 of them.
No, I feel like I remember it was mushrooms. I feel like I remember putting them on a spoon of peanut butter.
Okay, well then it had to be
Just ate
JoJo.
'em. Maybe.
But what was I just saying? Oh yeah, you watched it and he was texting me just being like, "This is
It's
crazy."
And then I got you to watch it.
And then I watched it and I'm pregnant, so I'm totally sober. And I was just like, this
I hyped it up
movie
too
is
much.
so
I hyped it up.
stupid.
I still like that movie, but
That's
I hyped
crazy.
it up too
It was just nothingness. It was just like, okay. Like you were just
much. It
like,
was the
this
feeling.
is
It was
crazy.
the feeling of it. I was really feeling for that guy.
And when we finished that season of when we were watching when we did mushrooms that time. And we were just like, oh shit.
That was early seasons.
Yeah, it was when Love died.
Was it when Love died?
Yeah. 'Cause she was, yeah. Okay, we're done talking about shrimp sex.
Early
now.
days.
I miss it, but
The events you've been experiencing, disturbances in your home, the blackouts, marks on your bodies. They're not the beginning of something.
they're the end. Do any of you guys have any like alien experiences or things that you think you've seen?
But once they do,
I love to hear that.
ready to take someone. What are you talking about? This is important. Which member of your family did the Greys first make contact with? I am the son. I would say it was the first danger. The Greys almost always abduct the first family member they show an interest in.
So that's it. We're just waiting for them to take us on.
No. You fight them with everything you've got. Your only hope is to make it so difficult for them that they simply move on to someone else.
Well, the real Mergzilla, I'm glad that it wasn't the feds because I could never take a risk on ordering drugs through an ad on Facebook. That's why I like to stock up on my hallucinogens because they're kind of hard to find.
No, that's crazy.
It was called Rent-A-Pal Hamilton Burger.
Why do you say Hamilton burger like that?
Hamilton Burger. Man, a friend of mine recently was going to give me some drops, and I forgot to get them because it's not a priority right now. But I wish I had gotten those for a later time, and maybe I still can. A half-body apparition, Lance Eppercut. What do you mean half-body apparition? Which part of the body?
Lower half.
Lower half. Okay, Fat Boot saw a light in the sky turn to 2, then 3 lights. Then they spun in a circle in a triangle formation, split up and flew away. So I've heard people talk about these triangle formations. Actually, a guest who was on the show told me about something very similar to that.
Me and a buddy, it could have been ball lightning or an orb in hindsight. But when we saw it, we thought we saw an alien.
Yeah. When?
This is high school.
Okay.
And we were walking down the alley, and we thought it was a street light. And so I was like, "Hey, it's not. Is that a street light? Because there's not one in the alley." And me and my buddy were like, "Oh shit!" And it stayed there for a while. We were kind of, I don't know, 50 yards away maybe. And we walked closer. We're like, yeah, that's crazy. That's like a ball just hanging out. It's maybe 20 foot up. And then it just shot up and disappeared. But it didn't go like all the way up out of like the sky.
Now let me ask you.
It just went.
Was this around the time of your sleep paralysis?
No, this was in high school.
Well, I was trying to make some connections there.
Sleep paralysis, I was like 21.
That's still not that long. Maybe it clocked you and was watching you. And
Probably like 6 years apart, I'd say. 5 years apart.
I'll get that liquid. Don't you worry about it, Mergzilla. God is my witness. I will get the liquid. Ironically, the middle part of the body, says Hamilton Burger. A torso? A belly? Christopher Sanchez, I really want to try DMT too. My friend did DMT by licking the toad, and he said that it was like a total rebirth. Like he just cried. He This friend of ours is very funny, interesting dude. He's the one that did DMT. I won't name him, but you could probably put it together. He was like, yeah, I got a, what are they called? Damn. A guide kind of thing.
Oh, like a shaman?
A shaman. He called it a shaman. He's like, you can come do it with me. Do it with my shaman. Because I wanted to do it like legit. And he was like, oh, okay. And he sent me the information for his shaman. And then he took,
I remember you.
I was like, what the shaman, he was like, yeah, his name is Shaman Kevin. I was like, no. He was like, no, he's really good. And I was like, no, I'm not going to Shaman Kevin. But he really enjoyed his experience. He had like a man bun. I was like, no, I want like legit.
Shaman Jesse.
It's not exactly the shaman I had in mind.
This is my shaman, Jake. That's funny.
So Lance used to live in a 120-year-old house making bowl of Rice Krispies before work. Product placement. Look up and see the lower torso of a man walk into the kitchen and disappear. How do you know it was a man? Could have been a woman in pants. We don't know.
Could have been a normal Midwest woman in pants.
Could have been. That's very interesting, B. Missing time. It was Dave Landau, wasn't it? Kevin, for fuck's sake. Resident Alien, we watched some of that. Shaman Bob's Big House with DMT. QBG did go to Peru. He should have done it then.
Already done that. Started eating the leaves out there. Coca.
I'm getting vibes that this is going to be the final night. Like they've got their house all boarded up, just like in Signs.
They're watching Independence Day.
Like we'd all be sleeping in the same room. You know, I'd be cuddling my kids close.
What if Daniel's name, like when they wrote this, they named him Chris instead,
Okay.
and those people were like up in Canada.
Okay.
And it was actually just a retelling of the Chris Benoit story. That would be crazy.
It would be a shocking twist.
That'd be nuts.
I think the aliens are about to come, Christopher. Do you think you can shoot an alien? Brady? Brady?
They had that dog the whole time?
Yeah. You can't stab an alien.
Did he say everyone go to your rooms?
Yeah.
Everyone go to your rooms, your respective rooms.
Spread out.
We need to spread out.
There's no way I'd be leaving my fucking kids in a room.
No.
Here we go. What a creepy song to be playing when.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
What happened?
It's right behind her. It was the foot. Look at it.
Oh.
Those are the kind of legs I like.
In the head.
Yeah.
And the head and the arms.
And the nose.
You have unrealistic body.
I do. I
expectations.
know.
Is her eyes bleeding?
No,
just
it's
some
just-
mascara. Okay.
But how can aliens control the doors? You know?
They have telekinesis.
No.
Oh god. They got reverse screw guns.
They got reverse screw guns.
They're so sophisticated they can unscrew screws from the pointy end. It's crazy.
Aliens are already among us. I think they'd only show up if nuclear holocaust is about to happen. Then they'd show up, enslave us all because we can't play nice and because we're a threat to nature itself. Do you think they even care about nature itself? Oh, thank you, Tenzapa. I don't know. I've never considered that. I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't know. If normal world doesn't work out, maybe.
It was fun as George Jensen. I like George Jensen. She's nuts.
Yeah.
She's great. She's like mentally crazy.
Let's see these fuckers. Ah, finally! Yeah! They're like, we're gonna be taking the boy. What was it they said on Lost? You're gonna need to
We
give
want
us,
the boy.
you're gonna need to give us the boy. Oh, thank you, Hamilton Burger. I'll hit him up. I'll see. I'll work something out. I don't know what I would say, but I could probably manipulate Dave into helping me.
We can type 15.
I could do a type 5
If we type 5,
for starters.
yeah. I'll ghost write for you.
Thank you. Aliens do look like they're on Ozempies. Why are the aliens making him see this? What's their goal? I can't goon to this. John.
I'm trying.
Spooky little boy in a corner.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Fuck Christ.
I go. That was like Stevie running away.
What are you doing?
Go.
God damn.
He runs with quickness.
I got a knife. Yeah.
Tracy, it was so bizarre having 2 Daves this week. And let me tell you what, I royally fucked up his brother's plane tickets. Like, bad. He was upset with me. But he calmed down. It was fine.
Landows, huh?
Wow. It really is. Matt said that seeing Mike is like seeing Dave playing a character. And it's so true. And they sound so similar. I had to talk to him on the phone to set stuff up. It's bizarre because it just sounds like Dave. Okay, spooky shit. Ooh. Oh shit!
His penis? He's gonna touch the boys. He's gonna make him
Oh, they
touch their
took the
penis?
older boy.
They honked him.
Our closed caption said honking.
Horns honking.
They honked him.
They honked my boy. Yeah, scissors.
I know, they're like the most over-the-top scissors to use on a newspaper clipping.
Yeah, it's like
Like wire cutters.
garden shears. What is that? Pruning. Like a
They could
pruning
have
tool.
picked a better picture of this kid. Poor kid. 3 months later. No. I ain't doing shit until my kid's found.
Well, Elon Musk and
Yeah, how are they
Jeff-
going to explain
and
their
Jeff
kid?
Bezos was,
How are they going to explain to CPS their kid missing after they just got caught abusing their other one? Oh, they're in court. Perfect. What? He's got like a toy on his desk that looks like the aliens. Behind the book. I mean, behind the box. I think the aliens got what they were wanting, and now they seem to have left the family alone. He was the special one.
He was the one they marked.
What?
Remember they marked him? He had like the circles. So the doctor was saying.
I thought that was the littlest one.
Mm-mm.
I don't think the Bible and a firearm can prevent aliens. I'm sorry, Brady.
Well,
What's the Bible gonna do?
does that make them angry?
I don't think they would recognize. They wouldn't even know what that is. Oh, so they wanted him for a long time.
Maybe he's an alien the whole time.
Oh. Aliens don't abduct pores. They actually exclusively abduct pores. If you the people who report alien abductions are classically pores. Oh, he's gonna be able to talk to him. Bitch. Well, damn. That would be wild, huh?
Yeah. Be wild.
That would be crazy. I hope some aliens never come to take Steve, though I would understand why they'd want to. She's really special.
They give her up back.
No, they'd keep her forever.
They don't have Hickory Dickory Dock crash.
She is obsessed with Hickory Dickory
Jesus.
Dock crash right now.
Done.
All she
Done
wants.
with it.
The Bible will convert them.
You could hit them with it. It's a big book.
Yeah, it's thick. Jesus was an alien. There, I said it. I don't know, Hamilton Burger. I honestly don't know what we're talking about anymore. We're both very tired people. I feel like the watch along was low energy tonight. Like sometimes we're like, and we can't shut up.
Yeah.
We're just tired.
Oh, week.
It's been a long week. But I hope I don't get abducted by aliens. It'd be cool to just like know what they do up there, but they would wipe your memory anyway. They don't want you to know. So. Pipe
They just
dream.
arm wrestle. We beat them every time.
They
They're
make
like,
us-
fuck this, fuck this.
Yeah, they make us watch them arm wrestle each other.
Them?
Yeah. Fuck this. You see their arms? No way they're winning.
Not against us.
No, not against.
Not against these two guys. Not against these two guys. These two guys? The blind date dude?
Aw, Christopher, I'm glad you got to join on this one. Thanks for watching Normal World since day one.
Thank you.
Thank you. I won't get probed. The Real Mergzilla, thank you for watching live for the first time. I really appreciate you guys. Liver King versus Alien, who wins? Well,
Is this alien?
of these, Liver King. But if it's the worm in Liver King's brain versus the gray, one gray versus one Liver King brainworm. Liver King brainworm. Their powers are strong. Look at him.
Gotta drive.
Mm-hmm. Why are people so scared of aliens? We are meaner. That's true. But people fear the unknown, and they're unknown. And we fear technology. We fear being lower on the totem pole than something else with better tech. But I think that they're how we got our tech. You know? That's what I think. The government made a deal with them. They could abduct us in exchange for, like, tech. Look at how much technology has kicked off in the past 100 years.
I mean, if you see how, like, the CPU for a computer is made, how do we do that? There's no way.
It had
It's
to be
crazy.
aliens. I really do believe there's some like fundamental alien shit going on. I don't know. It's just crazy to think that we could be the only like intelligent beings in the entire universe. Like, do you know how big the universe is? It's like pretty like much never ending. And
this is like the most advanced thing.
like
about it?
us, ooga boonga, unga boonga. I don't think so. But they're all God's creatures, you know. Unless they're God.
Their God.
Fuck.
What if their God created us?
Yeah, what if we're like, what if they have their religion and they know like what God, like a real, like a true God or whatever the thing. And then you know how we look at aliens like, oh, they're different, weird, like they're not made in God's image or whatever. What if they're like that to us? You know, we're not made in their God's image, so we're weird. I'm gonna nothing.
What?
Nothing. I believe in an infinite universe with infinite possibilities. There has to be life. There does have to be. Right? Maybe like the deep sea, in the deep, deep sea, those fish that light up and are weird. Maybe those are aliens. Or jellyfish. You know? But I think deep, deep, deep sea could be, you know? I don't know. They know about as much about the creator as anyone else, probably. Yeah, probably so.
Or they could just be us from the future. That's always
I have
cool
seen that
idea.
video floating around online. Have you guys? Where it's like a supposedly like CIA or FBI or whoever it is, like having an interview with an alien, and the alien is basically saying it's grainy footage too. It's like no, but it raises an interesting idea because it's like it's saying that it's a form of humans in the future that have evolved to become advanced enough to like travel through time in a fifth dimensional kind of way, right? And that it's come back to like warn us about which well, how does that work? About like destroying ourselves and the planet things. Right? That's what it was saying.
Something like that.
So how do we become that if we destroy the planet? I don't know. That's assuming, I mean, time is linear. So if we figured out a way, it's all very interstellar. You know, if we figured out a way to like travel not in a linear way, then I suppose, I don't know. There's a lot I don't understand about time travel. So, what if life is like a fractal forever going in on itself? That's a possibility, man. I've done enough acid to know that that's probably the case. We're like a big piece of Romanesca, you know? Are you familiar with Romanesca? It's the broccoli that looks like fractals. You should check it out and eat some of that.
Yeah,
You could be eating fractals, bro. Did you know that? And it's good for you. Everything is the Fibonacci sequence, you know? That's all I'm saying. So, you guys have a great night. Thanks for joining us. I am going to figure out how to get society on next week. I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to share it with you guys, and we're going to take this journey together because I really want you all to be just completely shocked and say, what the fuck is going on? And that's what I want from these watch-alongs. Maybe we'll watch Open Windows one day with Elijah Wood and Sasha Grey. If things get really bad, I'm sure that's what we'll do if we run out of movies completely to watch. So, but yeah, thank you guys for joining. Have a great night. Love you. Bye.